Welcome back. Today is the last episode of Boost Your Creativity. I really hope you enjoyed last week coming up with that challenge, the solution to that challenge. That was a little bit, I started thinking more about it afterwards and came up with even more ideas of how it might have happened. Now, would it really be able to happen? I don't know. But it's not about that. It's just about expanding our mind and trying to think about things we haven't thought about before. Today, I have a different idea for you. And for this last project, or this last challenge, I invite you, we're gonna imagine what our ideal world would be like. So I'm gonna guide you quickly through a little bit of a visualization, as visualizing what you want and visualizing things as you want them is a first step in the creative process. Even if you're a painter and you're going to paint something, you start painting with a certain idea in your mind of what you want. If you are an inventor and you're inventing something, you start inventing with an idea of the end product you want. Whether the end product looks or not the way you had envisioned it, it doesn't matter, it changes. But if you have no vision of what might happen, you will never go ahead and try to do a project. So to start off, then I invite you all to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If you don't, just lower your eyelids so you don't get distracted. That's the main reason to close your eyes, so you don't get distracted. And now take a couple of deep breaths, just to feel your body on the chair where you're sitting. And what I invite you to do is just imagine that you're stepping onto a spaceship, not a spaceship, a spaceship, rather an airplane of some kind, or a helicopter if you like, or even a boat. You step on it, some time goes by, and then when you arrive at the new destination and you step down, you encounter that it's a world completely different to the one you left before. All those things you did not like are no longer there. There's only those wonderful things that you enjoy. Take your time and look around you. See how many people you see with you in this ideal world. Is there a lot of people? Or perhaps only your family? Or perhaps it's only you? Are there any animals in this ideal world? What is the sky like? Is there a sunlight? Is there water? What is the ground like? And if there are people in your ideal world, how are they living? How are they interacting with each other? Are there any machines in this ideal world? How is life in that ideal world? And if you don't imagine it as so different to the life you have, then just take a note of those things that are different, that you would change in order to make this world ideal. Whether it's feelings, actions that people take, or maybe it's the laws. Whatever it is that would make it ideal for you, doesn't matter what it is. Just take it all in and imagine yourself living there. Imagine the years going by. Are you changing? And if you're changing, is everything around you changing as well? What are your feelings? Take note of those important things. And know that this is a place, this place you're imagining, you're visualizing, is a place you can return to at any moment in time if you just decide to close your eyes and visualize it. It's your own creation. Really enjoy everything you see. Take a last look around. Notice the main colors that you see as well. Is there a lot of colors or not? And then get back on the ship or on the airplane or however you got to that world, and sail back to the place where you are now. And once you've arrived, go ahead and open your eyes. And now what I invite you to do is to do a little bit of a drawing. It doesn't have to be a realistic drawing, but do a little bit of a drawing of anything that you find was important to note on that world. I'm moving the camera so you can see what I do as well. So for me, the main thing is that is in this ideal world, I would be living at the base of a mountain with a river. And there would not be that many houses around, just a couple. And I see myself in this ideal world with many people, and the main characteristic is that we are all cooperating. Like the song of Imagine All the People. That's kind of like the ideal world, I imagine. There's a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people. And everybody is just there together. And actually, I didn't even imagine if we would be eating or not. It didn't seem like something important if people were eating or not. Just mostly that everybody was spending time together and happy. That's the main thing. This is kind of my drawing. I told you, a simple drawing. So that's the mountain, the river, the few houses, and all the people just happy there, spending time together. Now, whatever you think is your ideal world, however you see your ideal world, is fine, because it's your creation. It's the way you see that the world would be at its best. If you don't feel comfortable drawing it, then I invite you to write it and take a look at what comes out in writing. But the main thing is that I want to congratulate you, because in the past videos you have taken a powerful step in unlocking your creativity. And know that like these, there are many exercises you can do that seem to be unrelated to creativity, but actually they do spark up your creativity quite a bit. So congratulations, I hope you enjoy this. If you did enjoy the series as a whole, I would appreciate you let me know. Give me a thumbs up and share it with anybody you think needs to see this or would benefit from it. See you soon.